So I've been working on this game and I decided to create a little danger room full of arrow traps, but things quickly got messy when arrows started colliding with one another.
I'm in danger!
I implemented my own solution using Physics2D.IgnoreCollision. In the update function of the arrow script, I created a collection variable that grabbed anything on screen with the tag trap arrow. I would then loop through each collection element and disable physics collisions between the current element and other game objects of its type. All seemed fine until I looked over at the stats window and noticed I'd lost about a third of my frames. I kind of suspected this would not be very performant, as every arrow was now keeping track and performing operations on every other arrow in the scene. I thought a better solution may be to create another game object that handled cataloguing all the arrows on screen and disabling the physics interactions. However, in that case, I'd have to remember to include this in all my scenes that use the arrow traps, and I'm almost certainly not going to remember to do that. So, after a bit more Googling, I discovered that Unity has a built-in tool to handle situations like this called the Layer Collision Matrix. Before I could make use of the tool, I had to create a new layer in Unity and add my arrows to that layer. To find the Layer Collision Matrix, first select the Edit button on the toolbar in Unity and select Project Settings. Make sure Physics2D is selected on the left, scroll down in the right window and you should see this matrix. Here you can see all the individually defined layers in the project and whether they register physics collisions with each other. I deselect my trap arrows layer, meaning that objects on the trap arrows layer will no longer interact with other objects on the same layer.